This God of War game is definitely the biggest one we've ever made. There's a lot of content, and we wanted to make sure that out of all the players playing it, everybody plays it a different way. We just want players to have choice. We want players in the game with a different Kratos as somebody else's Kratos, even though they're still Kratos at the end of the day.
What we wanted to do is make sure that all the customization that we offered to the player fed directly into the core loop of the game. All of Atreus' sort of core abilities, all of Kratos' core abilities, as well as kind of his reactions, the cooldowns and how fast those go, all of your sort of damage, as well as ability to take damage, all of those things are factors that you can have control over.
The core of him will be always in the game in terms of what he feels like, what he can do, how strong he is. We wanted to make sure that there was enough options there that the players could customize them to whatever they like doing. As the game continues, you'll gain new abilities for your axe. There's a skill tree that you'll be able to use to give yourself more axe abilities or more bare hand abilities. Or maybe you want to improve your defensive capabilities and block and parry and slam guys around, and then you want to go into the shield skill tree and kind of add those abilities to the shield.
Everything is kind of, at its core, a little bit of risk-reward, but it really is that kind of like balancing act that says, I prefer this, right? And sometimes the situation will also dictate it, so that while you're in a combat experience, you may realize that, oh, I've chosen a strength build, and I'm getting hit by a character who essentially is knocking out all of my health in one hit. Right? Okay, I have to rethink this and kind of, hey, I have this other piece of armor, I'm gonna swap that out. Or I rethink my strategy, like, oh, I can probably do this, but I have to stay agile, stay farther away, I have to go in quick and then get out as fast as possible and really perfect how I use evades and parries and blocks.
Basically, like, whatever you want to do is probably somewhere in the game.
PlayStation.
Kratos has always been sort of a one-dimensional character. He's gone to such a dark place, and trying to give a character like that the right amount of motivation to want to change and try to do something different, I think Atreus is such a key component to that. And we wanted to give Kratos another dimension, or show the fans and for us ourselves, like, dive into another side of what this character could be.
Look, tracks! They're fresh! This one!
Hi, I'm Jeet Shroff. I'm the gameplay engineering lead on God of War, and this is how we brought Atreus to life.
My bow!
No! You are not ready!
You have a character like Kratos who really doesn't need any help in combat.
Wait here. I will handle this.
And so that was one of the biggest challenges of trying to figure out how could Atreus be that supporting character, but not take the sort of focus off Kratos. Playtest feedback, it's kind of like taking your kid, raising your child, sending him to school, and then getting a D. There's been ups and downs, there's been, us feeling really good about something, and then the feedback is like, you didn't get that at all. The playtests have been great in helping us along the way, watching those combat scores go up, watching people start to really go like, Atreus in combat is a plus, Atreus in problem solving, puzzle solving is a plus. The playtests have really helped us find our way through that. I think the big aha moment was having the player decide when and how to use Atreus to get through these sort of problems that we were placing in front of the player in those combat scenarios.
Here's your chance. Show me you're ready.
Yes, sir!
Now that we have a button that's dedicated to Atreus on the pad that the player can command, putting the right stuff on that button got us kind of beyond the point of feeling like Atreus is in the way. Because now, the player can command Atreus to do certain things that are very unique and special, like stunning characters, or like getting past a specific type of puzzle, and use him in a sort of balanced approach with what Kratos' sort of arsenal is. The way I like to talk about this is more of the extension of Kratos. It's kind of like another weapon that you can use on your own, as you decide, or as you start to upgrade Atreus, you get to integrate him into your combat style the way you want.
No, boy!
Pre-order and get
Get 3 shield skins for in-game.
PlayStation.
My son, we do not fight because the world makes us fight. We fight for a greater purpose. We forge into the unknown to fulfill the promise we made. No matter the darkness, nothing will stand in our way. Again.
PlayStation.